Hey YouTube, Bearded CB82 here. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at toolboxes today and have a nice little tour. Stay tuned. Alright, this is another guy's 24-inch or 30-inch or however deep Epic tool cart. There's mine, which we'll be taking a look into here shortly. The second largest toolbox in the state of Iowa. Thought I'd show you guys this here real quick. This is a 24.5 foot Epic. It is the largest Epic toolbox in Iowa. But here in a couple weeks, this half is all going bye-bye. Mr. Big is going Mr. McBye. So there you have that. Don't ask me. It's not mine. I don't care. It's too expensive. And another guy, this is what he has. Classic 78 with a hutch. So, but let's go ahead, as we say goodbye to that thing, take a look at bubblegum here. All right. Quick little update on the tour box tour. The Rolling Green Booger got traded in the other day for this guy. Epic 84, blacked out, gray. It's actually pretty slick. So, not too many tools in it yet either. Anyways, we're gonna go back to mine. Just got reminded I should show you guys too. Real men have pink toolboxes. So just thought I'd show you guys that. I got that from Jason Williams out in Utah. Good buddy. Alright, so the pink toolbox. Come back here, we're gonna check out top drawer. Been doing this in segments because trying to get time to get her all done is kind of a pain in the butt. So we've got 3/8 impacts. The shallows from 5/16 to 1 inch. The half deeps 5/16 to 7/8, both snap-on. Matco 5/16 to 3/4. Then I've got a 3/4 inch socket, specialty socket for injectors on the DD15s and 13s. 3/8 swivel snap-on, and 3/8 to half extension Harbor Freight. And we've got chrome, same deal, 1/4 inch, clear to 1 on the shallows, 1/4 inch to 7/8 on the half deeps, then 1/4 inch to 1 inch on the deep sockets on the 3/8 drive, all 6-point. And then we go to our 1/2 inch. Actually, let's go back. So 3/8 drive, magnetic snap-on spark plug socket, regular with rubber, older Craftsman, made in USA 5/8 spark plug socket. 1/2 inch from 3/8 clear to 1 1/8 on snap-on, 1 3/16 cobalt. And then 1 1/4 Craftsman. Then on the deeps, we've got from 3/8 all the way to 1 1/8. Then on the impacts, these are also snap-on. Snap-on from 3/8 on the 1/2 inch impact, all the way clear up to 9/16 full set. And then from 3/8 to 1 1/8 or 1 1/4 on the 12-point impacts. Kind of specialty use, but it was nice to have them. They had a 2-for-1 deal. You buy the standards and you get the metrics for free. And I've got 1 1/8 deep Harbor Freight, 3/4 inch drive, and then same on the shallow. Okay, then we've got the 1/4 inch drive, Blue Point from 3/16 to 9/16, deep and shallow, both 6-point. Then on this rail here, I've got the snap-on 3/8 to 1/4" impact adapter, 3" 3/8 impact extension, 3/8 swivel, 3/8 to half regular. Also, these two are both snap-on. Then I've got, on this rail, I've got 12-point 1/2" impact shallow for doing U-joints, 1/2" swivel, short 1/2" Craftsman extension, Allen 1/2 to 3/8 adapter, Pittsburgh 1/2 to half short extension impact, and then a 1/2 to 3/4" Pittsburgh Harbor Freight adapter. That's it for the standard side. All right, and then oh, I forgot the drain plug socket and the 5/8 12-point socket for fill plugs on differentials. And I've got from 8mm to 19mm on the half-deep impact snap-ons. I've got... Alrighty, so getting back to this. So we're going to start off. Another thing I always carry, this is snap-on light, super bright LED with a UV light. This is like 20 bucks. This is probably one of the cheapest things I've ever bought off the truck. I usually just boom, magnet right to there. It's actually got a really good magnet on it. I've had other ones, similar brands that cost the same, that honestly didn't have near good a magnet or a bright LED. So anyway, second thing, Chicago, I think these are Chicago pneumatic. Yep, Chicago pneumatic 4mm to 15 1/4" impacts, shallows and deeps. Blue point, 4 to 4 or 4.5. Hold on, let me see. 4 to 14 shallow and deep 6-point. Obviously missing a couple of the sizes, but that's all right. And then I've got that's just for my little driver. And then I got a 14mm special flare wrench socket, basically. That's for a particular sensor behind the turbos. All right, so I've got, oh, these are just regulars. Snap-on standard sockets from what was that, 8 to 19. And then I've got my blue point ones, the shallows that go from 6 all the way up to 24mm, and then the deeps go from 10 to 24, but the deeps are all 12-point. I really don't care for 12-point, but oh well, they work for this application at the moment being. Then my half deeps, these are impacts, 8mm to 19mm. Then off to the side, we've got just a couple of Harbor Freight 1/2" sockets, a 46mm clutch, the brand clutch impact socket. Special purpose behind that one. 33mm Matco 3/4" drive socket for the wheel nuts. Then I've got from 10mm all the way up to 36mm, and there's a couple of them mixed in over here, but all the way up to 36 Matco shallow impacts. I've got Matco regular 3/8 impacts right there from 8 to 19 on that, and then I've got 8 to 19. These are Allen, made in the USA, flank drive. I've had these for quite a while. I've been pretty happy with them, so I haven't replaced them at all yet. Then 8 to 19, most common sizes in the set of the swivel impact sockets, and you can see I use this one the most, use this one a little bit, and always keep them oiled, especially around here. Like I said, why I got this cart was I can go ahead cover it up a lot better and keep some of the moisture out from the wash bay. And then Matco 12-point half-inch drive sockets from 8 to 19 or 10 to 19. And then again from 10 to I think 24 on the half-inch drive impacts. Then from 14 to 24 on the snap-on again swivel impacts. And then 27 millimeter, this is a gear wrench socket, 27 millimeter, this is for DEF filters on the Volvos and the Cummins engines, the diesels, that have that lovely corrosive crap in it that the EPA mandates. Anyways, you see how I feel about those guys. They actually use science. Well, that's another story. Anyways, and then down on the front here, 1/4 inch. Got a universal impact, regular universal 1/4 inch impact extension snap-on, and then a 1/4 inch to 3/8 Harbor Freight impact adapter. And we're going to go on to our second drawer. We've seen this drawer before. All right, so I've got a 24-inch snap-on half-inch drive, 18-inch snap-on half-inch drive, regular handled half-inch drive snap-on, S&K breaker bar, half-inch drive. Got my long-handled 3/8 ratchet, snap-on. My breaker bar, it's also snap-on, that's 3/8. Locking swivel 3/8 ratchet, regular 3/8 ratchet, 3/8 ratchet on a 1/4 inch body. My favorite, don't use it too often, but this is my favorite ratchet. When I do need it, oh man, do I need it. It's awesome, because sometimes you only have enough room to get a larger ratchet in there, just enough to break something free, but you get this in there, you can actually swing where you can't get a air tool or something like that to go ahead and help you out, or any other type of impact. You can just get in there, reach in long ways, and just go ahead and start swinging. Works really good. Long handled snap-on 1/4 inch ratchet, then locking pivot head 1/4 inch snap-on ratchet, and then a regular 1/4 inch snap-on ratchet. All right, so we already looked at the breaker bar. Oh, do have 36-inch long. This is Blue Point. It's a 1/2 inch on the female end and 3/8 on the male end, locking impact extension, in case we ever wind up doing clutches here, which they try not to, but oh well. All right, so I got some Blue Point extensions. Get it to focus. Blue Point extensions, regular Blue Point breaker bar. Well, we're probably going to see that here sometime within the next week. Depends on if I get time to do what I need to do to that guy. And then our 3/8 Blue Point ratchet that we've already broken. Another 3/8 Blue Point. You know what we're going to do with that. This, picked it up the other day off the truck out of the used pile. It was a lot more coarse than that, and then I just pulled the cap off here, pulled it out, and there was a bunch of grit and grime in there, so because it was in the used pile, got a good deal on it. And I went ahead, cleaned up inside the head a little bit, and then added some air ratchet grease to it, and a lot better now. It was pretty gritty, but you can imagine what we're going to be doing with that. All right, 3/8 snap-on torque wrench, 1/2 inch snap-on torque wrench, same deal. My Pro Calc Plus Construction Master 5 does awesome conversions for everything, even I'll do cubic measurements. I've got a little bitty, this is a blue power kit from Cornwell. Yeah, it's just got everything in it on a little bitty ratchet body, and pretty awesome, especially the bit drivers are alone. Those are pretty good. Some odds and ends, little electrical terminal kit there. that I put together. I've got Blue Point 1/4 inch extensions, 3-piece. And then these, it's the 6-piece kit of the Wobble Plus. And what those do, show you here. Give me a second. The other people in the shop that have the red toolbox there, they had a set. Oh, here we go. And I started using theirs, and I really liked them. So I went and got me a set, because you've got a wobble, or if you want to push it down, you've got a regular extension now, all in one. And they're pretty stout too, that's why I like them. But minimal deflection also, which makes them really nice, pretty stiff. Impact extension, 4-piece kit on the 3/8 impacts. These are just the ones with the hog rings on them. Get it to focus, there you go. Oh, it wanted to. So, but work pretty good. Haven't gotten a chance to use them too much yet here, just got them a few weeks ago. 1/2 inch Harbor Freight impact extension. Used this one quite a bit over the past several years, haven't had any issues with that, so no problems there. And then a Cobalt, just regular 1/2 inch extension, same size, about 12 inch. Blue Point nut driver, so works good, I like it. Inspection mirror, nothing special. And put things back here. That's pretty much it for that top drawer.